The top 3 reasons why people don't like working with attorneys. Hey guys, I'm Brad with probateresource.com. So I'm actually a real estate investor specialized in the world of probate and inheritance properties. At Probate Resource, we buy properties for cash all over the US, and we also have a fantastic network of real estate agents all over the country that are probate and inheritance specialists. So if you are looking to get an inherited probate property sold, please reach out to us at probateresource.com or click on the link below in the description. So let's talk today about the top 3 reasons why people don't like attorneys. We work with attorneys. You have to in our business. So we have probate attorney partners. We have real estate attorney partners. We even have tax attorney partners. We have learned that you need a good team of attorneys on your team to be able to get deals to the finish line, jump through hurdles, all of the above, right? So we understand the value, but not all attorneys are the same. And we have a personal vetting process that we go through to pick the attorneys that we work with all over the country. We don't just pick any random Joe who raises their hand and says, hey, I want to work with you. We've got to kind of vet them out before we decide to work with them. And I'm going to go over the reasons why, people in general, or in cases of a probate attorney, why people don't like to work with attorneys. Number 1 is cost, right? Attorneys are expensive, right? I have some other videos about how much does probate cost, that sort of thing. But I will tell you, a lot of the attorneys that we work with do offer some payment plans, let's say, where basically you don't have to front the full cost of the probate up front. There are ways to alleviate that cost. If you're planning on selling the property, that attorney can get recorded with the title company or the closing attorney and basically get paid out some or most of their funds at closing. So that's kind of one solution to it is you don't have to bear that brunt all up front. Also, there's different levels of attorneys. There's some kind of DIY attorneys, and I would be careful working with them. They basically will kind of sort of help you DIY your probate. Depending on the complexity of your probate situation, you may be better off paying some extra money and actually really having an attorney represent you as your legal counsel, because probate can get messy. And I've seen it over the years where people have tried to DIY probate and they actually ended up making it more costly for themselves and making the process take much, much longer than it needed to. Take it with a grain of salt what some of these kind of DIY attorneys will tell you, because a lot of times they're just trying to kind of make money and they're not being all that helpful to you. So be cautious with that. All right. Second thing is trust. A lot of people are, attorneys are evil and da-da-da. And while there are less than scrupulous attorneys out there, there are actually a lot of attorneys, and especially the ones I work with. The reason I work with them is because they are genuinely good people and they genuinely do want to help people, and they use their knowledge and their skills that they've learned in the legal world to genuinely help people. Obviously, they're going to get compensated for it. What they do is not easy. It's not cheap. So you're paying them for their time. They went to many years of law school and experience to learn what they learned. So you're paying for their experience, right? So make sure you understand that you're paying for the expertise, right? That's why it does cost a little bit more money. But a lot of people don't trust any attorneys at all because they think all attorneys are evil. And I'm here to tell you that that's just not the case. If you reach out to us and you ask for a referral to one of our attorneys, we've vetted those attorneys to make sure that we trust them and we know that they're out there to do the right thing and provide legal advice. They're going to charge for it, right? It's not free. But we make sure that we're working with people who genuinely are helpful. So, don't let the bad apple spoil the bunch, but there are good attorneys out there. And we would recommend that you kind of interview a few. And if you get a bad feeling right off the bat, then trust your gut, right? Don't just go with the first person you say, or don't go with the cheapest guy. Make sure you've talked to them and kind of vetted their process and who you're going to be working with, and that you have a good feeling about working with them. It's a hard way to explain that, but we all know we have that feeling inside, right? Our gut tells us we should go with this or that. So trust your gut, right? Okay. And the last thing is confusion. A lot of people are getting into, especially in the world of probate, they don't know what they don't know, right? So they're a little bit confused, and maybe they don't even start anything altogether. Maybe they don't even file probate altogether. I can't tell you how many cases of families that we have worked with that never filed probate because A, they didn't have the money, or B, they just didn't want to go through the hassle. And then like 10, 15, 20 years down the road, they want to go sell this property, and the title is a mess, the probate's a mess, and we've got to go, probate multiple estates and do all this crazy title work and jump through all these coops, and it costs thousands of dollars. And it was just because they kind of buried their head in the sand and didn't want to deal with the problem. So make sure you're reaching out to people, and don't be afraid to ask questions. Ask questions. How does this work? How does that work? There are no dumb questions. So if you have a good attorney who understands that you're not sure what you're doing, then ask them the questions about how this works. Why are we doing this? Why are we doing that? What is the purpose of this? What is the purpose of that? Just ask. Don't be like a pain in the butt to be difficult, but like genuinely ask questions and say, look, I just want to know. I want to have an understanding. Take notes. Make sure you write things down. Make sure you're keeping track of what everyone's telling you, keeping logs, emails, that sort of thing. So there's no question about, misinterpretation of facts. So those are the number 3 reasons why people don't like working with attorneys or probate attorneys in general, is because maybe the friend got burned. It's too expensive. They're just confused about how all this works, and they just don't even get started to begin with. So don't be that person. So hey guys, I'm Brad with probateresource.com. If you have an inherited property that you need to sell, we buy properties for cash all over the US, and we have a fantastic network of agents across the country that are probate inheritance specialists. We'd be happy to talk to you about your specific property, your specific situation. So go to probateresource.com or click on the link below in the description, and a member of our team will be in touch with you ASAP. I hope this video was helpful to you today. Go check out our other videos on YouTube and on probateresource.com, all about the world of probate. Hopefully we can answer some of your questions. Thanks for checking out this video today. I'm Brad with probateresource.com. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.